This scene has also got, you thought the dubbing was bad earlier. This scene has got some bad. Now, it's not the worst, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's dubbed or not, but it's a weird cut, and it's all with the audio.
You don't get to do that anymore. Dimitri is innocent. You let him die, his blood is on your hands.
Did you just hit a second puberty? What's going on?
No, what? You think he got another actor to dub that?
I think, man, that's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
His blood is on your hands.
And he's like, what the?
Yeah, who are you?
Nailed it.
Did you get possessed?
Even he's like, you mocking me, boy? Oh man, it wasn't too long before we were hanging out with our old friend Kraven.
Our old friend.
Our old friend Kraven,
Think of him
man.
as a new friend. I don't know him.
Man, don't you treat him like that, boy. We and Kraven, we had some good times, man.
They say he uses
He was running from Martin.
animals to track his prey.
Even that wolf don't like it. Bring your ass in. I saw that damn movie. Yeah. I want my goddamn money back.
Wolf jumped out. I saw that.
Yeah.
Bitch, with animals to
You
track
craving?
his prey.
Get my goddamn money back.
That wolf jumped all over his ass too.
He's crazy. I don't give a damn.
That wolf gets his
Somebody gonna give me my money back.
I want you on this list. One way off.
The 6 of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
In the theater. Yeah, people, this is Kraven the Hunter. This is only second to the great Madam Web as far as one of the most amazing, horrible movies that Sony has put out. And Sony has put out some garbage.
Some doozies.
Some doo-doo.
Yeah, the clinical term.
Well, who would have known, though, because Kraven was the one that was rated R. Kraven was the one where people said, all right, you might be the one that's going to bring the edge that's needed to this Spider-Man-less villain soup universe that we got.
One of the trailers looked kind of good.
Yeah, one of the trailers looked kind of good. Aaron Taylor Johnson's great.
Yeah.
You know, and plus he's such a great actor, and he picks roles that are actually really good. So we were thinking when he was out there saying, no, y'all don't understand, man. I know they changed the character around, but that's for a good reason. Wait till you see the movie.
Yeah.
And wait till you see my interpretation.
And don't forget Oscar winner Russell Crowe.
And Russell. We can make a movie tomorrow on our phone, and Russell Crowe will be there. If we give him an accent to do, he'll be there.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, people, and then we saw that movie, and we were like, God damn, Kraven, how are you top tier trash? How are you the one?
We gave you such a low bar to clear.
Wait, it was really, it was like, man, I had faith.
It's like he said, oh, I got this easy right there and tripped on it.
Well, you know, I hit my knee last week, so you really can't blame me for that.
God damn, Kraven, how did you mess up this bad? How? And thank you. It was, man, I didn't think anything could top a Madam Web screening, but listen, we saw Madam Web, and people were having fun, but you know, they were kind of going with it. People were laughing.
No shit.
Man, if you were a blind person sitting there, you would have thought you were watching a comedy, which you were.
Oh, yeah.
But you would have thought they had intentionally made a comedy right here.
And it's one of those where I was like, man, you guys, you have to respect the art. Listen, I know it's not great, but I'm trying to get into it. And there was a line where I was just like, F it.
Yeah. I'm gonna start out with something kind of positive here. Now, Sony, when this is about to come out, they released the first 9 minutes of the movie because I imagine they thought that was actually good. And when I saw it, I was like, you know what? It's not terrible. It's actually kind of decent. It's a good prison action thriller heist type thing that goes on. You know, and it's the whole classic prison thing. You know, the classic prison welcome. You know, when your ass first gets in there. Boy, you know they all calling dibs on Aaron Taylor Johnson pretty ass.
Yeah,
you know, they saw him coming in like, I got him first.
Right.
Shit, we don't run a train on his ass. You got the other cliche, the weird / scary cellmate. He's like, God.
He didn't want to go in there.
Oh shit, y'all did this shit on purpose, put me here with him.
Терпение могу сосать.
He like, what?
I speak that language.
That ain't even Russian.
Yeah, I know.
That look like Michael Shannon's mutant brother right there.
Or Boris Karloff.
Yeah, that look like the Shannon that they kept in the basement.
Right.
Before he gets into the prison, and before we know anything about the, if you don't know anything about the movie, you're like, oh Jesus, what's going on with this guy? Everybody knows something about him.
Охотник. И за кем охотимся?
Это keep.
And one of the guys like, he's dead already. Petting that tiger down. And see, here's where shit's about to go down because they shut the doors thinking they about to do something.
Right. This is about the time Denzel Washington would check his watch.
Yeah, equalizer moment here.
And start counting it.
And as I said, man, really it moves well at the beginning because after they set up his reputation and after they set up these, where we know these guys gonna get their ass whooped, they jump right into the action. I love that.
Yeah. You think you going?
You want to close the door?
You want to shut the door? Goddamn it!
Yeah, I love that.
I was trying to open it for you, man. It was a draft.
And by the way, that was a dude who was the main one talking shit. Hey, the boss wants to see you. I want to see you. Come here, bitch.
I want to see you too, motherfucker. That boss wants to see you.
The boss wants to
I
see
want
you.
to see you too, motherfucker. Get back over here.
He's the main one. It's always the one that's talking the most shit that is the biggest bitch. Shit go down. He would try to defend his boss. Hold on.
Your ass back up in here. Don't even touch that door.
Damn, he flung his ass like paper across.
He trying to run like a.
He went right that door. He was the one that shut the door too.
Shit, why'd I close that? I was trying to be cool. I should have done that.
Look at this shit.
He's like, man, nobody even told me to close that door. I was just trying to make it look cool. Oh, damn it.
Get your ass off that door, bitch.
I'll do it you in a minute.
And it's satisfying, because these bad guys are smug. They set them up good. And it's real satisfying to see these smug bad guys get theirs, man. And I like how Kraven got the fever now, man. He don't care.
Bloodlust.
Yeah, he got a blood. He don't care.
Tasty.
He don't care who's good or who's bad. Now everybody catching the ass whooping now. Surprise, bitch!
Surprise, boy.
And that guy's an intern.
Yeah, you just gonna let him close the door, huh? An intern.
Yeah. And then the movie kicks in with the action. And I did like how they listen, it might not be accurate what they do with Kraven, but I do like how they give him animal moves. That's how he fights, I would imagine that if they did make him accurate, that's how he actually fights other animals. It's like
I guess.
I don't know shit.
I mean, he doesn't really have animal powers.
Okay, well here he
he does, but
like for example, he got spider monkey powers.
Because listen, I was with the first part.
Ain't got no leverage or nothing.
But once he started hopping up there, I was like, y'all, do better with this.
Yeah, let him swing up there.
No, he got powers. There are some hints about how silly this is gonna be. First of all, when he escapes, I'm surprised most people don't get out of here. I mean, how inept these guards are, because first of all, they can't hit shit at all. And look, and at first I'm willing to cut them some slack because of Kraven's animal powers. Too quick for them. And then there's just a point where they're like, y'all just
You deserve what's coming
y'all
next.
suck. Yeah, exactly.
He's like ray gun there.
Yeah, he should. Only thing was missing. He got up and did a bunny hop.
Bunny hop, the twist. Nailed it.
The Bucci nut. You talking about the Bucci? The Bucci nut. You suck. Maybe they were distracted by this Herman Munster, Michael Shannon mother. What you say?
Yeah. You shut the I can't concentrate. They shoot his ass. fuck it, man.
Now he's gone.
How did Kraven get into the prison? And then I'm not even doing this to be sarcastic. I'm actually asking, and it's probably a stupid thing to ask, because when we first see Kraven, we actually see who he is being taken to the prison. He's off somewhere pissing. Got peas on his shoes.
Yeah.
First of all, again, these are some of the most inept guards. How you gonna lose one prisoner and just go pee behind a shed somewhere?
It's Kraven, baby.
It's Kraven. Yeah, that's true. Hey, listen, when there's no other answers, it's Kraven, baby. So we find out later that the reason why he was over there pissing is because he killed another prisoner to take his place.
Вы его уже опознали? Это заключенный 0864.
So did his plan include knowing that guy would actually take a piss behind the shed so that he could knock him out?
It's possible his plan was somebody's gonna be there.
So yeah. Well, no, it was not just anybody.
Oh.
Because
He had the right number?
because he did plan this. He chose the prisoner with the shittiest tattoo. So that he could actually draw it on with a Sharpie.
Oh, that's right.
So he planned this out. He picked that guy.
Yeah.
So like, maybe he saw that guy had a small bladder. It's like he gonna have to take a piss or
He
something.
pisses there every day at 3 o'clock.
But they were on their way to the prison. You see what I'm saying?
Look, man.
I know. I'm just pointing out. I know it's crazy.
I almost did a Billy right now. I'm gonna keep my shit. I almost like, but this. Nah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Not this weekend.
I'm just saying he would have to know that guy was going to take a piss over in that area, and then attack his ass, and then bury him in the snow. So the movie cuts 16 years earlier. Yeah, it does. Yeah, 16 years earlier when we had little Kraven, who's known as Sergey back at the time, and his little bro Dimitri, when they were just boys, when the movie did a good job at setting things up in that first 9 minutes of the opening, things they set up here are either crazy or just flat out stupid. And one of the crazy things they set up here, one of the things that's first established, let me pull up Papa Kraven over here. Yeah, Russell Crowe as Nikolai, I guess, but I call him Papa Kraven over here. So they established quickly that Papa Kraven over here is an asshole. Them mama just died by suicide. And Daddy Kraven lets you know I could give a shit less about that broad.
If you take on life, you do not get honor of funeral.
So then where are you taking us?
We go to hunt.
That bitch, let's go kill something. He real quick, he don't care. He don't have no emotion.
Right, he's like,
oh, shit, that's you, nothing but a side piece anyway.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna do something I want to do.
Right. Finally. Why do you keep bringing up old shit? She gone, man.
You know what makes me feel good about death? Death.
Yeah, right.
More death.
Yeah,
by my hands. And he's always on this shit about, man should be the most fit animal. You don't be afraid to kill something. You'll be the real man then.
Kal-El. I mean, Kraven.
Easily. Now, you talk about some toxic ass masculinity.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, say that to him.
No. Because he will whoop your ass. And the thing is, that if he don't care about his wife, he sure don't give a shit about you or anybody else.
Like, damn.
And that's our intro to the Rhino. I love it. Because
little do we know.
The thing is, if you expecting this big old tough Russian dude who's dressed like a rhino, or is a mutant rhino, or in a rhino armor, think again. He starts out as a little old nerd, little old nebbish dude, man.
Are they doing that again?
Yeah. He starts out a little nerdy looking guy with no social skills at all, who Daddy Kraven immediately makes him look like a bitch. And I'm gonna tell you something. Look, I don't like Daddy Kraven over here, but I don't blame him in this situation.
Right.
Because this man, look, whether it's good intentions or not, whether you like him or not, this man came to go on vacation with his sons, have some peaceful time, family time, and this fool all up on him, trying to do business. Which he ain't got he got no skills for doing business. Rhino was immediately all up on his ass without even saying hi or getting to know him. He's like, I think we can be partners. He's like, what the
Yeah, partners in what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boy, that's what he asked. He said, "What's your name?" And he said, "My name." He's like, "I don't care."
Yeah.
I'm always thinking of the future. I want you to be my partner.
He's like, "I'll be goddamn." You know, it's like bothering somebody when they eating,
Yeah,
or when they're with their family.
Well, plus the body language is, I'm here for something else, not you.
I'm not even facing
I'm not
you.
even
My
facing you.
shoulders
If
are going
you
this
don't
way.
get your goddamn ass out my face, right?
Look at him, boy.
Before I shoot you
Yeah.
and put your head on my wall. But forget about Daddy Kraven. Let's focus on Little Kraven, Sergey, because this has got to be one of the dumbest superhero origins I've ever heard.
Yeah.
One of the dumbest and one of the laziest. For the origin story, cue random voodoo black woman.
Oh,
out on the African plain, who, by the way,
on the African plane.
has nothing to do with anything. It really has nothing. I mean, she does something, but has nothing to do with anything. She's just here to do two things, really. One of those would be, let me see here.
Because she has no life before this scene.
No, she does not.
She doesn't exist.
No, we don't even know this character is. She comes out of nowhere.
Just conjure her
I don't
up.
even, and her name is just Grandma. We don't know her real name.
That's all you need to
But
know.
she has one important thing here to keep reminding us of an important and reoccurring character's name here, which she says about 3 times within 2 minutes.
Put the cards away now, Calypso.
What was that?
Think again, Calypso.
I don't think I heard you.
I have something for you, Calypso.
People, that's in 1 minute.
Wait, who's she talking to?
You talking about yeah, exactly.
I have something for you, Calypso.
Still not getting it.
I have something for you, Calypso.
Calypso.
See, people, they say it would be one thing if it was stretched out, but that's all in that one scene.
Oh, really?
It's like when you meet somebody for the first time, they tell you their name, and you know you're going to forget it, so you just repeat it every chance you get.
And the other purpose in this movie is to be a literal, magical, mystical.
Yeah.
No, literally, you're right.
Literally a magical Negro.
Take that, Will
So
Smith.
that she can
just to help out the white guy.
Yeah, so that she can introduce one of the laziest plot devices I've seen in a superhero movie ever. So how does Kraven get his powers?
But the cards have shown us you will need it very soon.
What is it?
A potion.
Now, if you expected to name that potion, it ain't got one. It's just potion.
Mm-hmm.
That shit might as well be on the generic shelf of the grocery store saying potion. The potion ain't none but some it's some water with a leaf in it.
Yeah.
It's just like a mini mojito or something. It's like, people, that's the potion. It's a water. It ain't got no color or nothing.
It's just water and eucalyptus.
Yeah, shit, you being nice at eucalyptus. That might be some goddamn grass shavings or something up in there.
She's all like, now put this in your diffuser.
It ain't nothing but some water and a leaf. That's it. So generic.
Yeah, and you wonder, like, the actual, like, on the set, like, the props master, what do you got for a potion? Ooh, that was on the list, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Use this as a placeholder.
Yeah.
Shit, let me look what I can find. That fool looked right on the ground, found a leaf, and went and got some tap water. Here's your potion.
Now be careful. I worked all month on this. Oh my God. Sorry. Yeah. Easy, dude. Easy. I don't have one of those.
Now, out on the African plain, Nikolai, Papa Kraven, he forcing his kids to go out there and try to kill something. And the thing that he says, y'all need to go out there and shoot some damn antelope or something. But me, y'all leave the big game hunting to me. He's out there trying to hunt the biggest, baddest lion out there, the one who's been known to be unkillable, but has killed many men. Mm-hmm. And they can't find him. But what a coincidence. The first day he takes his sons out there.
That lion saw some fresh meat.
That lion, the first thing that shows up is that lion that's been eluding them for a long time. And I think it's because he saw Little Kraven like, Dad, you fine as hell.
Oh, you don't want to shoot me?
People, it really is. I'm not lying. The way they played, no pun intended, the way they played this out, it really is like love at first sight.
I will never find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you.
Precious than you.
He's like, all right. He said, shit, I'm trying to get my game on. I was gonna do this the easy way. I can see y'all want to do this the hard way. Shoot me, you owe me some ass now. Yeah,
Your choice is yours.
yeah, your choice is
I
yours.
like you. I want you.
Shit, we could have done this the easy way, but y'all want to do this the hard way. Bring that ass over.
Yeah, good boy.
Your ass over. Come here, bitch.
Yeah, you next.
And it really, man, listen, it really is.
Keep fighting.
It really is like this lion's trying to hook up, man. He ain't trying to eat him unless he's trying to eat ass, but it's trying, like, cause he's like, now that I got you, let's take this somewhere more private. Yeah. Doing him.
Oh, hey, hello again, cock block. I mean, Callisto.
Yeah. And then also that he drops. That's when he drops that because he looks and he's like, God damn, well I can't get no privacy at all. And see, while he looking at her, that's when you get that radioactive lion's blood dripping to him. But with her, it's like,
What?
you made my dick soft. You know what? Forget it. Shit, you take him. I can't do nothing with this now.
I can't do nothing with this.
I ain't even hard no more.
I'm not even in the mood anymore.
Yeah,
You ruined
goddamn.
it.
But you're thinking, so how did she know how to be there? And it's because one of those cards, it was a literal lion card that her grandmother gave her. Oh, okay. All right. I think I hear a lion right over here somewhere.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm supposed to give the formula to the lion, I guess.
So here's the deal. If you want some Kraven powers, you move like a spider monkey and everything, get yourself some leaf water. Mix it in with some lion's blood.
Get some cheap visuals.
Yeah, your blood will actually roar like a lion when you mix it.
My
Boy, they mixed it good
boy.
too.
Yeah.
And when
like Kool-Aid.
and when you drop it in there, just say a bunch of generic voodoo mumbo jumbo magic shit.
Bring the power of the earth. Power.
She might as well have said by the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, I have the power.
And this looks like some Xena shit on Saturday
looks
afternoon.
like, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
This is cheap.
Papa Kraven brings him home because he says America is making you too soft.
And you will stay here with me. I think America is making you soft.
You know, that's funny coming from a guy who's wearing a scarf around his neck. Right. And life don't even respect Dimitri. Like, while Sergey is getting cool animal powers from leaf grass or leaf juice or leaf water, grass water,
Potion.
Dimitri, his only power is just impersonate people in creepy ways.
Father is the only animal that is dreaded.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, he's like, stop. Damn. Please don't do that.
That is really weird, man.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to stop.
You're scared of the lion attack, man.
You can't go out in the world doing that.
Yeah.
You're giving me nightmares. I need you to stop.
Yeah, that damn bong water. That's bong water he drinks and gets powers. Meanwhile, he just sitting around doing creepy voices and shit.
Yeah. How long have you been sitting there?
Yeah, sitting in the dark, too. The surgeon just trying to mind his own business and go down and say, he's actually trying to ignore him.
Father is the only animal that is dreaded.
God damn, I ask you not to do that shit. Stop, please.
You sound just like him, but
weird
not in a
ass.
good way.
Yeah. Look like a little
It's
bit,
like weird ADR when you do that.
like a damn ventriloquist dummy sitting over there.
Yeah, for real.
Right, with his legs dangling.
His legs all dangling too.
So he finally gets over to Russia, and it's funny because the animals can smell that leaf water on him.
Oh,
They can smell it. Yeah, because they already know he on that leaf juice. He on that shit because they start getting his back immediately. He's like, yeah, you better be glad I smell that leaf water on your ass.
Yeah, I could have told all of that.
He's like, all right, listen, you new here. I got you. Because he's like, all right, you know what? He's like
teaching the ropes.
Yeah, he's like, listen, you know, you new here, so I got you this time. But next time, get the away.
That's how he looks at her too.
Yeah.
Like,
next time I ain't gonna get you. I'm gonna let him run you over. Next time, get the out the way.
Yeah, next time you get Mufasa.
Yeah. Apparently, lion's blood and leaf juice just lets you run and jump like an antelope. You know, like a lion does.
Right, yeah. Because lions can jump that high in the air.
He sees poachers killing his new friends, man.
Some of these.
Oh, shit, man. Goddamn.
Just left them.
Goddamn.
Just got here, too.
They're like, thanks a lot.
Yeah, while you was over there, looking like damn Super Mario and shit over there, jumping and shit. Yeah, while you was over there bouncing around and shit, your friends were over here getting shot.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and that's when Sergey becomes not Kraven, that we know, but the Kraven of this movie right here, the defender of the animals. You know, he decided here right now, he's like, you know what, the animals had my back and I'm gonna get theirs. I'm going to kill people instead. Which is not so hard to do when people just leave their knives lying right.
I mean, you know how it is.
Yeah, you know, they just
out there in the jungle.
Yeah, once you got the horns, what you need a knife for?
What you need that for? They don't put it back, just leave it out there, man. So, you know,
wait, I'm sorry, is he in Russia or Africa?
He's in Russia here.
Okay.
Yeah, here he's in Russia. So yeah, when they leave weapons around, you know, that's a fatal mistake when you're around Kraven. So he beat the fuck out that
Yo,
dude.
goddamn.
Yeah.
Why were they gonna try to kill him?
Because he was interrupting. He caught them. Yeah, those are poachers.
Poachers.
Yeah,
right, but
yeah, those are poachers. They don't. There are no witnesses, man.
Damn,
you know.
right.
Actually, they told him. They said, "Go away."
They go away,
They
and he said no.
They said, "Listen, it's none of your business. Go away." They won't kill him. They said, "Just get out of here. It's none of your business." And he said,
or that. Right? Or I could do this.
No, thank you. So there's some other poachers out there, and they're the ones that got away right here. You see, yeah, he's like, I don't feel like using my antelope powers right now. You know, and that wildebeest, they're like, avenge me, brother.
Right.
Those poachers got away, and they said, you know what, we're patient. We'll be back. You know, they're patient as man. They say, hey, listen, let's lay low, and we'll come back. Years later. Yeah, well,
we don't forget shit.
They don't forget shit. So they decide to come back years later. You know, when Kraven is bigger, and got more powers
and grown.
Yeah, now he's got more. Now he's really.
Well, they waited years, and he waited years.
He sure did. He waited right there. Too.
Yeah, right. I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, he waited
I'm
right
mad
there.
as I was 5 years ago.
Shit, yeah, bitch, I'm still on that leaf juice. Come on, come on out there. We don't speak Russian. What is it? But so, and this is actually, some of the action in here is cool, and that's what they were selling the movie by. Mm-hmm. So they're back. I want to get their ass whooped again. This is the popular scene. This is what made people really want to see it. Where he's in there. And people wanted to see it and didn't. Because we didn't open up there. But that's where he's like stabbing people and biting noses off.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, he's like,
did he just spit a nose at me?
He's like this. He's like, he crashes.
Did he just spit a nose at me?
What are you doing, man? It was disgusting.
So
he aimed at nose too.
He sure did. Yeah. So this is where we really see where he's the hunter. He's got a list of bad people and poachers, and as they say, if you're on the list of the hunter, you ain't getting off. Well, actually, there is one way to get off that list.
Andre who?
Levine.
Oh.
Found you.
And that's your way out. Death.
No, shit.
You can mark that off right there. The motivation for the list, I don't know. They ain't really saying.
Yeah, they ain't taking time to explain.
No, they
it,
ain't explain nothing.
Look, he's got a list, all right?
Yeah.
That's what you need to know.
He kills bad people because that's what vigilantes and superheroes do. So, no, don't, whatever. Let's move on.
They must have done something.
Yeah. And by the way, if he was such a defender of the animals and he has all these heightened senses, where was his ass when they were killing all those wildebeests out there?
Yeah. Well, he was frolicking with that antelope.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you what he was. Wow, because I guess he just got back from prison after he killed people and he was just dead tired. So while he loved their lying, they out there killing antelopes and wildebeest and everything.
Yo, mother. I know you can hear me.
Kraven slacking. What he do? He had defender the animals. They killed everyone. Yeah. I mean, he slept through all that.
All that shit. All of it.
I'm not defending every animal.
Yeah. Shit, you know, one of them yelled, "Hell, Kraven, where you at? You said." You know, everybody talking about, oh, poor Aaron Taylor Johnson, boy. It's a shame how they did him so dirty. Oh man, no, hell no. Oh no, he's sparkling clean compared to what they did to some people in here.
Oh man, did them dirty, huh?
They did them completely dirty. And man, look at her. And she look. You can even tell. Look at her. She know they did her dirty. Look, she looks sad.
Yeah. She's like, man.
Ariana DeBose, man.
I forgot she's in this.
Oscar wish. She wants to forget too. Oscar winner, y'all. Oscar winner. This poor girl right here. We've seen a lot of movies with her lately that don't live up to the quality of what got her that Oscar. But this right here is one of the worst.
Yeah, it is a thing where she, outside of West Side Story, she is not in any good movies. But this is a new low.
So now she's grown ass Calypso right here. The way that Kraven got his powers is because she had some damn leaf juice, magical leaf juice, and also some magical cards that predicted this. She still these cards. She
still got them goddamn cards.
Got them cards.
Cards?
Every day she messing with them cards. Oh, who needs that leaf juice next?
Put them cards away.
After all this, this is 30 years. She's still messing with them cards. Man, when an Oscar winner can not only do anything with this dialogue, but it also makes them look terrible, that's when you know it's bad. I mean, the levels of badness that we have here with this dialogue. Seriously, it goes to it ends up in a really surreal place. Mm-hmm. Something that we didn't even notice when we saw the movie on the screen. And we should have, because it was this big. We were too busy just being distracted by all the other shitty things going on. We missed one of the most obviously horrible things in the movie. But so some of it's just obvious dialogue.
This is my way of saying thank you for saving my life.
I didn't ask you to murder anyone. I'm a lawyer.
Okay, no shit. You didn't put that part on there.
Yeah, your lawyer was so.
But then, and this is the one. If you remember nothing else about Kraven, the motion picture, everyone remembers this baffling, nonsensical ass piece of dialogue right here. This is when people walked out of the theater, some people opened up their reviews with this line right here.
She died not long after that trip, and I never saw her again.
He's like, that's what people do.
Yeah, when you die.
She's talking about her grandmother, how her grandmother died a long time ago.
And I never saw her.
This was her line.
She died not long after that trip, and I never saw her again.
He's like, that's what happens when people die.
He's like, is that a riddle?
Yeah.
You fucking with me, right?
Okay, remember I told you I was like, man, I wish I would stop and let me just try to enjoy this movie. That line broke me. That point, I was like, okay, that's it.
Well, this is the equivalent of she died while hunting spiders in the Amazon or whatever. Yeah.
Except even as much as it didn't, that line was ridiculous. It made sense in the context.
Right, it was clunky.
Of the movie. This right here just it again is obvious and it just don't make any sense. She's talking about my grandmother. She went off to the jungle or something and died.
Yeah, she died and I never saw her again. Would have been real weird.
She died not long after that trip, and I never saw her again.
Yeah, the whole audience was looking like that.
Yeah, but it's all you get. The restaurant closed down and never ate there again.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
That's what happens. You can't go in there and eat.
The only thing worse than that line, because I remember when I walked out, people like talking about that line. It's like, believe it or not, it gets worse, and it gets worse where actually people. It gets worse in the place where people actually do this to make dialogue better, but it's worse than that line. So her dubbing is horrible.
Oh, the ADR.
Yeah. It's like
that's my pet peeve.
You redub voices to make your dialogue sound like you're a better actor.
Or sound crisper, or if the sound is not right.
Well, whatever happened with this, it's even worse than when she's saying lines in person.
3 of my sources have gone offline while tracking the Rhino's plane. I don't like the feel of this at all.
Oh my God! Oh Lord!
That's when everybody was talking about the grandmother dying line. I was like, no. Oh no, my friend.
Oh my God!
Like, oh no, my friend. Why is everybody glossing over this line right here?
That was some Blues Clues shit.
I don't like it at all.
But then even the one before that, the Rhino. Nah.
What? They look like they don't even know what context this is in.
It's like they took it from the Kid Calypso and put it.
It's like she doesn't speak English and they have it on a board phonetically written out.
Yeah.
3 of my sources have gone offline while tracking the Rhino's plane. I don't like the feel of this at all.
Look how they're standing too.
I think she means the dialogue. I don't like the feel
of this at all.
When your line reading for that dialogue is almost identical to another piece of dialogue, but it's worse, you have a problem. When a person who's not an actor and says the line terribly, but still says it better than you, you have a problem.
I'm her brother. When I tell you to leave her alone, leave her alone. You don't secure me at all. Jane. I want to talk to you later. Goodbye. Let's go.
that line reading right there had way more life than what she did.
Yeah.
People.
She should have been like, I don't like the feeling this at all.
Let's take a comparison right here.
You don't secure me at all. Jane, I want to talk to you later.
Okay, that's him, and then let's listen to her.
My sources have gone offline while tracking the Rhino's plane. I don't like the feel of this at all.
Who did better?
Who
did the better job?
Feel of this at all.
It gets so bad that even her own mouth stopped wanting to say these words.
I told you.
No, you ain't far.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't far. You're joking, but
all right.
There's a point where her mouth said, I can't even say this. They had to go in and
you're on your own.
Her mouth said, look, y'all, her mouth,
y'all can say this dumb shit. I'm not doing it.
Mouth, That mouth said, I ain't saying this shit. If y'all want me to do this, y'all better get some CG to cover this shit up and put a CG mouth on her.
Look at what you became. Look at what you became.
Boy, that mouth is floating.
Yeah.
What was that old show that they used to do that?
Clutch Cargo.
Yeah. That was creepy, man. Like that
Look
at
at
all.
what you became. Look at what you became.
Oh my God!
Did you see the way the mouth moved a little to the right and came back in the middle again?
And her eyes are frozen.
Wasn't something where a guy would use his hand, but it superimpose a mouth on it?
Oh yeah, all that shit, man. Look at this.
It's all right.
Look at what you became. Look at what you became.
Boy, even the CG mouth is trying to leave. Right. Old Dimitri hasn't done bad for himself. He's turned this creeping impersonations into a lounge act at the club that his, I say he owns, but his dad owns, passed down to him.
You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good.
So, he's doing all kind of acts that people already know, His father, finally seems to be having some respect for him.
My son, Dmitri.
This next one's for you, Papa.
Boy, his papa just all up in his head.
Yeah, I know.
He's doing whatever he can to please his dad.
He knows I like Tony Bennett. You like Tony Bennett? I don't trust anyone who doesn't like Tony Bennett.
You don't trust me then, motherfucker.
Know who that is.
Yeah, because he looked like, Yes, I do. I also love Tony Bennett.
But the club gets attacked by the Rhino's man. Boy, and his ass goes scrambling.
Oh shit!
They shoot it. Boy, he crawling. Oh, Lord. And this is an attempt on Papa Kraven. And, you know, and all that pride and whatever respect that Papa Kraven had for Dimitri.
Yeah, 30 seconds ago.
Y'all 30 seconds ago, all that shit is gone now. Because, first of all, Dimitri's timing is terrible. He don't know he don't know how to say the right thing at the right time. In fact, he says the complete wrong thing at the very much the wrong time.
Look at what they have done to my club.
He's like, Papa Kraven's like, oh, you there? You know.
I'm already like, damn, man.
You already know.
If there was other people around, they would hear that and they'd look away. They'd be like,
ooh. Yeah.
Ooh. I don't even want to see what happens
Papa
next.
Kraven like, are you out your mind? Look at he like, he said, you know, I almost died. I almost caught a bullet up in here. And you talking about your club, which is actually my club.
Your club.
You could tell that he never liked Dimitri. We already know this. He never liked it. He never liked him, but he tried. He tried his best until
his mouth.
Until he started running. Dimitri, he always saying something at that moment.
I get attacked. And who do I have to defend me? My son, the piano player.
The piano player. It's almost like he just realized how bitch made his son.
Right. He was
the piano player.
I was on the floor looking for a gun to save you, see? He was dropping shit all over the place. See, I had a strategy, but you didn't let me finish.
It's like he just realized his son was bitch made and he hates it. Shit, that push in fact, that last push just got a little too good for him.
You won't even defend yourself.
Oh, damn. And you know he was trying to dodge the buzz. He's like, I know this ain't that the ground like over there. Like, you know he saw it too. Like, I'm gonna deal with this shit in a minute. As soon as I get up out of this.
Is that his bitch
I'll be goddamn, boy.
You know what?
Bruce Wizard Bob still embarrassed.
You know what? Get your little bitch
You won't
ass
even
on
defend yourself.
God. I do like the story between Kraven and Dimitri. I do find that that's interesting. Because I think, you got these stories about these brothers who start out as loving brothers and then they become enemies at some point. Because one envies the other, out of his own insecurities.
Why do I have to be me? I need to be strong, fearless. I would run towards the bullets. I won't crumble to the ground.
Why would you want to be anybody but yourself?
Shit, if you had been there earlier.
You won't even defend yourself.
That's why.
That's why I don't want to be myself. I'm tired of getting pushed around by everybody. I'm tired of being a bitch.
Let me show you some tape of me literally crumbling to the ground when the bullets out.
This should have been a Chameleon versus Kraven movie, which would have made a leaner story, I think. Because as of now, there's way too much going on. Too many characters. We're about to go into a third act. Well, we start third act, and we introducing new villains.
Really?
Yeah. There's a dude that people said was crazy, but he is part of the Marvel universe. There's a guy called the Foreigner, and he is a character. And the way his powers are in the comics is they do it accurate in the movie. But his powers are concentration and focus.
Okay.
Which makes him supposed to make him a great fighter. He's like Batman or John Wick because they got so much focus that's their superpower. Also, he can hypnotize people in 10 seconds, which makes he can bend people to his will. And see, the way they try to get about it is they try to say, oh well, this guy, he's just a freak.
Put the Foreigner on this. He is a bit of a freak, but he's been obsessed with the Hunter for years.
So there you go. If you don't know anything about this character, if this character comes in and you're confused about where these powers come from, what he has to do with anything, oh, well, don't worry about it. He's just a freak.
He's a freak.
That's
yeah,
all.
Yeah.
Shit, don't ask no questions.
Origin solved.
There you go. Right there. But that third act finally hits maximum craziness when it kicks off with the Rhino kidnapping Dimitri. You know, because this bitch ass is an easy target, of course. And putting it, you know, shit. They probably just pulled him by his hair. Come on.
I'm looking, he a little still.
Yeah, still.
They already throw this bitch ass in the car.
Yeah. He getting pushed around by everybody. Please, bitch ass.
Car. What the fuck you doing? Walking down the street.
Does this boy have interactions with anybody where he's not getting pushed by them? Please. Fuck you, get out.
You know, I bet he's never gotten in a car normally. Right? Just throws his ass in.
He calls an Uber.
He calls a limousine. The guy goes, get your ass in the car.
Yeah, I know the drill.
And look at this. He's been pushed around so much, he's just used to it now. Okay,
here we go. Yeah.
All right.
Watch the head, fellas.
No. Shit, he hit the other door.
Hey, he pushed me through the other side.
The reason why I say this gets crazy here is because as we saw, they kidnap and push his ass in the car. You know, as to be expected, as they do. Yeah, as they do with Dimitri. Kraven is able to track them. Kraven's able to track them down thanks to his.
Please, let go.
Lion vision.
I know.
So in order for us to get his sense of smell, they use his lion vision for everything. So he's gonna smell that one cigarette and know wherever the hell they going.
So you're gonna smell the mouth on the cigarette.
Yes.
And Lord, Jesus Christ.
I do like the chase scene, like I said, you know, because it does come down to everything that with this character, his animal moves. I like the way they actually make him move. You know, there's a rawness to it. Now he's really mad. God damn it, make me jump.
Also, sure might be a little more.
Make me run after you.
Also, man, your clothes ain't got superpowers.
Yeah.
You just jump through a window and land on the asphalt. Something might be tore up a little bit.
For a guy with feline powers, he ain't graceful at all. Like they do this a lot. Where in fact, it gets to a point where they just make his ass look like a straight up cartoon. We were talking about how Papa Kraven don't like Dimitri. When he gets kidnapped, you know he's happy to get rid of him.
He was dead the moment he was taken. Whether I pay or not.
Which I won't.
Right. So if you do the math on this,
yeah. So
what I'm getting to is I ain't giving a shit. Right?
Yeah. I saved some money. His ass is gone. Everybody goes on happy. Yes. This scene has also got. You thought the dubbing was bad earlier. This scene has got some bad. Now it's not the worst, but it's just I don't know. I don't know if it's dubbed or not. But it's a weird cut, and it's all with the audio. Like the way Aaron Taylor Johnson is talking.
You don't get to do that anymore. Dimitri is innocent. You let him die, his blood is on your hands.
Oh, did you just catch a cold in here at that second? What the?
Die in your hands.
Yeah, you just
die in your hands.
Shit, you like Dimitri? You doing impressions now? Yeah. Is that Sylvester Stallone you doing?
You don't get to do that anymore. Dimitri is innocent. You let him die, his blood is on your hands.
Did you just hit a second puberty? What's going on?
No, what? You think they got another actor to dub that?
I think, man, that's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
But did he not watch the scene, the shot before that, before he dubbed it in?
Yeah.
Anybody would have been better.
No, it's like, that's right. Even if another actor,
right?
Or somebody who just can't do it.
You let him die, that'll be in your hands. That sounds, what I just did was terrible, but that sounds better than
die in your hands.
Yeah, I mean, they had somebody who said, I can do his voice. I swear I can.
No, man, find somebody. Oh, we got his Harvey Firestein.
Yeah. All right, fine. Let him die in your hands, Robin.
Let him die, his blood is on your hands.
And he's like, what the? Yeah, who are you?
Nailed it.
Did you get possessed?
Even he's like, you mocking me, boy? you know, and we got to set some things up before we get to the big showdown right here. Like one right here, they try hard to set stuff up too. So after being nosy and going all through Kraven's shit, Calypso finds this right here.
Oh, careful with that.
Actually, I'm pretty good with one of these things.
Wow, I wonder if that'll come in
Archery.
handy later.
I'm pretty good with one of these
and look at
things.
this. And this is our explanation right here.
Things. Archery at summer camp.
That does not make you good at those things.
No, that's summer camp.
Yeah.
Also,
And by the way, they don't give you no goddamn crossbows in
No,
summer
they
camp.
don't.
So Rhino tracks down Kraven, and this is where we see the whole plot really has centered around everyone hating Papa Kraven right here, especially the Rhino. You know, he's been holding this grudge for years since Daddy Kraven told him to shut up.
I am here, teaching my sons the joy of stalking. So be quiet.
That right there is the villain. Is the villain's origin story. Right. He got his feelings, so he got told to shut the f up.
Got embarrassed in front of everybody.
Got embarrassed in front of
yeah, he's like this.
Yeah, shut the f up. Yeah,
And I'm sure everybody else is used to Papa Kraven just yelling at them. They're like, don't think nothing of it.
Yeah.
Man. He's the one. Like,
he thought he was gonna be the exception too, coming up talking about, hey, let's be partners out of the blue. Why would I want to partner with your little bitch ass? You ain't even got a decent haircut.
Yeah.
So yeah, this whole thing is centered around that. That's the supervillain origin story right there.
I don't blame him.
So
That was rough.
So yeah, ever since then, he's been like, you know what? I'm gonna get back at you one way or another. I'm gonna shit. If I gotta go through your sons,
if I gotta kidnap your son,
if I gotta piss off Kraven, I don't care. I'm gonna do it. So now he's tracked him back to his to Kraven's home base. It's on now, and well, and this is stupid because this is on Kraven's territory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we all know how this is gonna work out.
Oh shit!
I tell you what, that's something new. Slapping somebody with a bear trap.
Slapping him with a gun, not hitting them.
I didn't know what that
throwing
was.
that, but slapping him, bitch slapping
That was
you
a
with a bear
bear
trap.
trap. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, clap trap all across his head.
Bam.
Bear trap bit down on his head.
Shit.
Bitch,
Oh, look out!
you just gonna roll up on my backyard right here. Yeah, now this is the part of the movie where Kraven has turned into Home Alone.
Right, yeah, right.
Yeah, because he set traps up all through here, and these fools just strolling, walking into the traps.
God damn.
This is when you leave.
You're right.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I don't give a f about the Rhino. I'm gone. Yeah, look at this. This is Kevin.
Yeah.
Kraven is now Kevin from Home Alone.
Oh. He got it the worst.
He really did, man.
Yeah.
Anytime
I'll put the bear trap, please.
Yeah, exactly. Anytime he hits the nuts first, that's the worst.
Plus, he got a long time to see it come.
That's true.
Yeah. That was a while.
But this is also where we really find out why the foreigner is here.
I find this formula that was developed by MI6.
Some formula he pulled out his ass.
Yeah.
We didn't hear nothing about no
my
formula.
God, dude.
Boy, this movie is pulled.
He said he found it.
He found everybody. He found it in his ass.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that everybody's pulling potions and formulas out their ass in this movie?
Yeah, the Rhino found a doctor who had this formula.
He had this formula.
Made him strong.
The Calypso, her grandmother had a formula. She pulled out her ass. Good goddamn the foreigner. Just found some potions somewhere.
Right.
I'm telling you, every villain here is like a little kid. I have a formula.
A potion.
What the getting in potion? Where you getting it? Where's everybody getting this from?
I mixed Alka-Seltzer and Listerine, and this is what I came up with.
I'm making potions.
Yeah.
Potions.
Shit, I mixed Dove soap with Lysol and shit. This is shit kids used to do. This is the writing that kids do. I have a formula. Or I have a potion. Yeah. With that.
To be particularly effective.
Man.
It first brings on your darkest nightmares, then paralysis of your vital organs.
So it brings on your darkest nightmares and messes with your vital organs. Again, we don't know where he got this shit. It just pretty much the movie pulled this out his ass. But this is why they did it. So what that all that talk that he's doing right there, all that explanation, what it really means is. It's just an excuse to show the Spider-Man symbol.
Yeah.
Spider-Man foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Kraven's biggest fear, spiders. Oh, it's a good thing he'll never meet Spider-Man.
Right.
Thank God they ended this whole series.
Well, don't worry about it.
They almost finished this movie and were saying, shit, we got to get a Spider-Man reference in here somehow.
Yeah, that's the logo.
Yeah.
He's also there to give
1, 2.
Damn.
3, motherfucker.
Give Calypso a purpose and a bad one-liner.
Yeah, that was a terrible one.
Yeah, that was a terrible one-liner. And it's really, they were just kind of like, well, shit, she's here. We got to give her something to do.
Right.
Because she ain't done a goddamn thing to this movie at all.
Nothing.
Except read her lines badly. And get done badly.
Deliver her lines badly.
With a damn CG mouth.
Well, she's got one more thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, she got one more, because y'all saying, well, shit, what about the poison? We got it. How we gonna help old Kraven? He's down.
Did you not remember the beginning of this movie?
Boy, again, did you not remember what we said about 2 minutes ago? People pulling shit out their ass? Boy, it's a good thing Calypso carries around some extra leaf juice.
At all times.
At all times. Gotta have it ready. Here you go.
He's like, well, I was saving this one for myself, but...
People ain't none like some random symbols to give you a good boost.
Yeah, she get a tattoo of that.
Yeah. You drink that juice, you goddamn mumbo jumbo chalk drawers
shit,
right there.
I fucking kill you.
I know, bitch. Don't ever hit me again.
Do y'all see this? She carries around. She always has extra leaf juice on her. Never use it on people of color. No matter how many vials she got on her, no matter how much extra she got.
Vials?
How many vials, the tube she got. God, we gotta wait for that white man to get down.
I don't have so many. I can't help you out.
Yeah, I can't drink this. Don't tell him when Kraven might need it.
Right.
Kraven might get poisoned. He might need this.
No. Don't you drink that leaf juice there.
They ain't never.
That's about. I won't drink the leaf juice.
Well, they ain't never had. She ain't gave this to one of her cousins, uncles. Ain't no black person in that family had this leaf juice.
That's Mr. Charlie.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the white man to go down.
That's Mr. Charlie leaf juice.
Kraven also got some assist coming from characters like in a video game. Like when you call up, like when you play the video game, and you call up like an extra character, like a non-playable character to back you up. Except they make more sense in the video game. That leopard just come out of nowhere. And she's out. Right. That's it. That
is like a video game.
That is like a video game. You just call up you call up some help on assist.
Raw and leaves. Yep.
Then he also gets his boys to come in.
That was awful.
Yeah. Straight up CG shit going
running
on
right in front of that green screen, boy.
Yeah, no, the Rhino, he saw that shit coming. So he went ahead and unplugged this colostomy bag, which allows him to turn into the Rhino, which
Well, up to this point, he kept threatening. Like, I'm a turn. He let his arm change a little bit.
Yeah,
like, see, all right, I'm not gonna do it though, but I could have.
Yeah, he would just get like eczema.
Yeah, eczema.
I'm not gonna do it though.
Yeah, he would just get eczema on his,
Boy, don't let me go full Rhino, because you wouldn't like that.
Because he tells people like a Rhino, and people are like, oh, you just got a skin condition, but then he goes to his full form. And people are like, a Rhino, okay.
So you want bullshit.
Yeah.
And with horns and everything, okay.
Yeah. And the thing is, it kind of looks cool, but at the same time, he looks like a dry piece of turd.
Well, especially his face, it's all swole up.
Yeah.
He does look kind of cool, though. I mean, look better than the last one.
I just wondered, if if he would have plugged the bag back in, would the horn go away, or does it stay? Or does every time he goes full form, it comes back
Well,
again?
it seems like when he plugs the bag in, then he gets to come back normal.
That's what I'm saying. So does the horn go back down again?
I guess so. It reabsorbs into his skull.
Like the rest of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a cool fight scene that they do. Because he acts like a rhino. So you know, it's like, man, look, like I said, if this had been a better movie, it could kind of be cool right here. Plus, you know, for all the cool fighting that they do, he takes my man out real easy. Pokes him in his rhino hole right there. I was able to get in there?
Yeah, was that just one normal spot?
That's where he's plugging his backpack.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, people, it's you know, it's watching is almost kind of anticlimactic how quickly he takes him out, because rams him with a pipe in his rhino hole, and he just lets his boys take care of the rest, the wildebeest. Hey man, what you get this shit off me, man?
Just ask me, I will come over.
That's between y'all. They trampled the shit out of him. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, not so indestructible now.
Yeah, like a rhino, like bullshit, like a wildebeest, bitch. Well, they trampled the out of him. Yeah, they trampled the shit. Yeah, they trampled him to death pretty much.
Yeah, they Lion King, bitch.
They sure did. Yeah, they Mufasa'd his ass.
You see what else we did last time?
You know, they got one last villain to get. And the irony of this whole thing is that while the rhino was pissed at Daddy Kraven is the one that orchestrated the whole thing. He turned everybody against each other.
A twist.
A twist, yes, exactly. He orchestrated the whole thing so that the rhino would come after Kraven, knowing that Kraven would eventually kill him.
You sent the video and told the rhino who I was.
Yeah, I did that shit. Yeah, that was me. He really is proud of it.
You, of all people, should recognize and appreciate the beauty of the trap I set.
Game, you got the game. And that's
recognize the game.
And that's when Kraven's like, all right, I had enough of your smug ass. And just like with the wildebeest and that damn CG Pixar cat, that leopard that they call in, he got one more animal assist to pull in. So he took the bullets out of Papa Kraven's gun so that this would happen. So damn silly ass CG bear. Yeah, they might as well. They should have called in Freddy Fazbear to come in.
I was just saying, that bear looks like it should be wearing a little hat.
Yeah, like this.
Picnic basket.
And a damn bow tie and shit.
Of course, Russell Crowe about as big as that bear, so I'm not sure who's gonna win that fight. But yeah, he looked like a bear with that big old beard.
Look at this damn teddy bear running up. Look at this cartoon ass bear. Look at this. But another villain is always around the corner. Like I said, I feel like this should have been. Exactly, man. We need to be, at this point, everybody should be going on about their lives. But they got to keep going. This is why I said, you know what? This all could have been more streamlined had you kept this between two people.
I thought you said you were going to sell Papa's assets and get out of the business.
I changed my mind.
I have a code.
And you're different than him.
I'm better than him.
You're not better than him. You're worse.
Like, I actually liked what's going on between them. That's an interesting story. But Dimitri, he ain't even the same either. Dimitri's trick has just become a whole lot weirder and a whole lot creepier.
Dimitri!
God damn!
Oh shit!
It's a mini me right here.
But me,
Out of all the shit that Kraven has seen through this movie, he ain't never reacted
seen
like
no
that.
shit like that, no. Come on, man. I was just playing.
Hell yeah. God damn, a short me and a suit too big.
You should see the look on your face.
Yeah, you really
see the
should
look on yours.
Yeah. Yeah, so people, this you know what happened here, man.
Now
This
see,
is
it gets interesting at the very end.
Yes.
That I was like, okay. The end.
Yeah, because now, because the Chameleon is born.
Right, but that was interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So they're saving shit for a sequel that we're never going to see.
Never going to see.
Dad.
Hey. So that's the Chameleon character from the comics. And I'm
Yeah,
like, damn. So this is where things get interesting. This is that would have been a much more interesting movie than all this other bullshit, the foreigner and the damn punk ass Rhino and dry turd Rhino and all that shit.
Look, why didn't you use that to get out of the hostage situation?
Yeah. Well, he just at the end of the movie, he describes how he just went. So he went to the same doctor, I think, that the Rhino went to.
Oh, so
when the
enhanced
Rhino was
powers.
telling him about the doctor, I guess he asked him, hey, can you hook me up before they kill the Rhino?
So it enhanced his
you got
powers.
his number?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it enhanced his powers.
Yeah, so yeah.
So now he looks like the
his
Chameleon.
powers.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, people.
See, that was interesting. That was creepy and fun, and then it's over.
And listen, and a lot of people are saying, look, man, listen, I know we ended this, but we got to come back for one reason, just one. That vest, boy.
Was that in the Stinger?
That was at the end of the movie.
End of the movie. That's right, because it was no Stinger. Yeah.
Kraven's final form right here.
Strike the pose.
Looking at himself. His hand moves down to his dick and just touch himself to himself.
He got the afro, he got the locks, I guess.
Oh, wait till my animal friends get a load of me.
And that is it, y'all. That is They ended this shit like, oh shit, he doing the pole. They're like, man, get the f
Yeah,
for real.
exactly.
We stopped doing this shit a long time ago.
No one cares at this point. The only one cares is him.
This movie was so like, oh, y'all, check it out. Where's everybody going?
Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.